Alright, so in today's video we're back in this location and we're here for one specific reason, and that is to review the exhaust after its break-in period. I got this around 12,500 miles. Now I have over 17,000 miles on the car, and really after about 2,000 or 3,000 miles the note of this exhaust really matured, and it's going to sound like this for the rest of the life of the car. So I kind of wanted to do, I'm going to do a warm start, normal acceleration, hard acceleration, some revving, and then I'm going to do some flybys. And I'm also going to strap my GoPro on here, and then I'm going to mount the microphone on here with some tape and stuff and try to get the best sound I can. And then toward the end of the video I'm going to drive and just talk about some nuances of the exhaust. And then obviously any questions that you guys have, ask away and I will make sure to get back to all of you on it. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. So something I thought that was worth noting just in between shots here is as we are, as the car is just sitting here idling, listen to how you can hear the exhaust. It has a sporty tone, right? It sounds better than it just being stock. It has a little grunt to it, but it's nothing obnoxious. It's not sitting there droning. Some exhausts that are really aggressive can kind of drone on, but it is very quiet. So just another detail I wanted to throw in. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed those sound clips, but now it's time to just talk about the exhaust. So like, just as I'm pulling out of this parking lot, that is, it's going to sound kind of funny, but that's kind of my favorite part about this exhaust, is how it changes the car. That bird just flew right, look at that bird right there, flying right over our head. How this exhaust changes the car at low speeds. It makes it feel like it has character, and people notice it a little bit more because it has that low end growl. And that was something really that I wanted to do with this exhaust. Without upgrading the downpipe in the car, you're not going to be able to release the power that an exhaust can really give you. This is less restrictive obviously than the factory exhaust, so I might have some bump of power, maybe 2, 3, 5 at most horsepower, but really I would need to tune the car, and I would also need to upgrade the downpipe, but then it's not legal on the street, and I just don't want to do that. So really this was an aesthetic upgrade for me in two ways. That one, it's going to look good. It looks good because how it fills out the back of the car, because the pipes are 4.5 inches, and two, because of how it sounds. It just gives the car a lot more character, whereas the stock exhaust is very, very quiet. So at low speeds, I really enjoy how it sounds. It burbles. It just sounds really good. All out, it also sounds great, but it's not in the car, it's definitely louder. It's way louder, and it sounds great, but it's just, my favorite part is definitely how it sounds, you know, when I'm going at lower speeds. One other thing that I like is how it fills out in the rear of the car. It has that, oh man, I'm gonna get shit for this because I can't think of the name. We'll just call it it has like that chamber back there. Oh, it's like a resonator, but I don't think it's called that. Just help me in the comments, okay? But you know, it has that big chamber where the exhaust pipe comes back and it says Ford Racing on the bottom of it, and then the exhaust pipes come out, where a lot of other aftermarket exhausts, they just have those skinny little pipe coming all the way back and then the 2 outlets that come out. And I like how this fills it out. It has an OEM look to it, and that's also why so this exhaust is built by Borla, and then Ford takes it and does some tweaks, and that is why they warranty it. I got this installed at a Ford dealership, and they have a set thing where they'll charge you 2 hours of labor, regardless if it takes an hour or not. They have to charge you 2 hours of labor, and they will install it, and it has a 3-year warranty on it through Ford. So that's another benefit to this specific exhaust. Now, some things that maybe the only one thing I don't like about the exhaust, if I were to be picky, is there's sometimes within the gear, if you get caught in a low part of the gear, it doesn't sound, it doesn't make a very good sound. It's not awful. It's not going to be like, oh my God. It's not great. And part of that is because it's not an OEM exhaust. It's not been tuned to sound perfect at all times, where in the OEM they have so much more testing that goes on to make sure the exhaust sounds good all the time. Even though it's quiet, it does have a consistent sound to it, whereas this sometimes doesn't. But it's just a nice sound. A lot of people talk about drone. That's also something I was very concerned about before I got this. There's no drone on this exhaust. I mean, I'm going 43. I'm in the 2,500 RPMs in 4th gear, and I can't hear it. Now, if I put on the gas a little bit, can hear it. Barely can hear it. But when I want to hear it, I hear it. When I don't want to hear it, I don't hear it. In 6th gear, going 80 miles an hour, don't hear the exhaust, and that's what you want. That's so key, and I can promise you, if you get this exhaust, you're not going to have any issues with that. If you're wondering where I got this exhaust, I got it on Mountune.com. That's where I pretty much start when I'm searching for anything, because they have the best quality parts out there. A lot of people buy Cobb, and Cobb is good, but Cobb is not as focused on Ford, and also Cobb's parts are not warranted by Ford, because Mountune is an extension of Ford Racing. They're like endorsed by Ford. So there's a lot, like even Mountune's MP275 tune package, you still keep your factory warranty with that package. So that's how close they are with Ford, and that's why I stick with them. They have a place over in Carson, California. I would highly recommend, if you have a Focus ST, Fiesta ST, even a Mustang, check out their site, because they build some really high quality parts. Focus RS too. But that's where I got this. The issue is I don't see it on their site anymore. So right before I made this video, I was just doing a little bit of research, and I saw it on CJ Pony Parts. I think it was $8.49 or something like that, which is it's a pretty good price. So you should be able to get it off of there, and it seemed like they have stock of it. But overall, I mean, I'm very happy with this exhaust. Like I said, it wasn't something necessarily for power gains, but to open up the sound of the car, just like I did with the drop-in air filter. That's a very minor upgrade, but for what it does, the sensation you get with driving the car and the sound and the feedback that you get, that's what I was going after. So I'm very pleased with it. But please, any questions you have, please ask in the comments below. I will get back to you. And you know, I hope you all enjoy this video. If you've made it this far, go ahead and just smash that like button. Just smash it. It's Friday. and I got home from work and I just decided I'm just gonna make a video. I got nothing planned tonight, and I have a whole list of videos that I'm trying to just knock out and get out of the way that I've really been delaying making. But I got a whiteboard to list out all of the videos that I have coming up. Just helps me stay organized because I get distracted very easily. So I'm gonna continue to pump videos out for you guys. I know it seems like we're picking up some traction. We just crossed 3,000 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. My goal with this channel is to go over 100,000 subscribers. Ever since I saw that YouTube hands out that little plaque that says congratulations, says YouTube 100,000 subscribers, that really I want that really bad, that little plaque. That I just think that's such a cool accomplishment. So that's my goal with the channel, is to clear 100,000 subscribers. All of you that have subscribed so far, I really appreciate that. And anyone that hasn't subscribed, subscribe if you like my content. I don't expect everyone to like it. I kind of hate begging for subscribers, but unfortunately it seems like it really works. Some of these YouTubers that are very prominent, they're asking for subscribers and likes in all of their videos, and it works. So you know, I hate to conform like that, but hey, if that's what it takes to reach my goal, then I will do so. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.